All right. See you later, big guy. Oh. You guys gotta be careful. You never know when the dogs might not be too friendly. So things are kind of slowing down with the summer months coming ahead of us. But I'm gonna tell you today how you can still make full-time income as an Instacart shopper. What locations, how to change locations, how to shop in a completely new area as an Instacart shopper and still make good money and still get good batches. Van Til, Costco, Sam's Club. Which stores can you still shop at in the middle of the summer when things are slowing down and still make good money? Let's get into it in this video. Hey, so we're adding a new segment to the weekly videos. Shout out time, baby. I had to write them down. The first 5 to comment on any of the videos that come out here going forward will get a shout out in the next video. Today's shout out go to Ace's Hangout, Money in the Bank, No Drip, I like that one, Gig Life, what's up, bro, and Adrian Tube. If you guys want to be a part of the shout out experience, then all you got to do is comment below. Quickly, first 5 is who gets put out in the next one. Pre-shop method pro tips. All right, so there's only a few situations where you should actually be using the pre-shop method. If you don't have metrics that look a lot like this, thus you can actually benefit from doing it. Thus your rating and your speed rating and the algorithm will actually be affected by you doing the pre-shop, because otherwise you're kind of just wasting your time trying to go through the itty bitty list as opposed to getting the full order, seeing everything, being able to read 2 items, 1 item, what variety, what flavor, all that comes into play. So if you don't have metrics that look like this and you're not trying to get through the order like super quick and the drop off isn't super quick, then you're kind of wasting your time. Pre-shop method pro tips. So lately my area has been super slow, just completely dead. Thus I decided to try a new area, same distance, on like an hour away, 45 minutes away on the highway. Sometimes I like to take the back road just to kind of, decompress after a long, hard day's work. And on top of that, it's just nice to take a look at property, see what's going on out in the country, I'm weird like that, I guess. All right, so I just got a killer Costco order, $57, right after doing the sick order at Meijer. Now, the order is only 3.5 miles away total for both drop-off. It's a 2-order batch, but the items, bro, usually when you see something like that, it's probably going to be up a flight of stairs or something. It's probably going to suck. I'm not going to lie. Something's going to be off about it, because you don't make $57 for something that easy. Sometimes you do, though, so we'll see. Walk with me. Let's see how this plays out. I'm not going to take any in-store footage. To be honest, I'm at a new location, so I'm just kind of getting the grasp of this Costco. But I will dissect the order with you guys and take you through the afterwards on how the deliveries play out. Like, it's a business, so whether it's a big business or whether it's just, 2 residential drop-offs. So rock with me, let's find out. So the only issue I really have thus far with switching locations, it's probably just the fact that when you get to the location, it's like you're in a new area. So unless you've been there before, you have a few customers, built a little bit of rapport, because the app does know what customers you've serviced and it tries to preferably get you those customers more often than not. So when you come to a whole new area, there are no customers, obviously, that you've dealt with yet. So the only real way around that, otherwise you're just going to have a slow day taking crappy orders until the app gets used to you being a shopper for that location. Waking up early enough or getting to that location early enough. I'm not talking about stores, I'm talking about like separate cities. When I say location, I mean a city or a town or whatever zip code that you're servicing or a shopper zone. When you get to that location, you are going to need to take a batch either as soon as possible or wait for one of the store opens if you get there in a decent time. Sam's Club opens at 7:46, or they start releasing batches. They don't actually open till 8. Costco is 53, so like not 8:53, because they start letting you in at 9 o'clock. And most other stores, Meijer in my area, I'm not sure what your area that Meijer would be, but check out the store times. This is why I'm going to this location, is because I know this area a little bit. Not as well as I know my main stomping ground, but I know this area enough that I can navigate, hit a couple store opens, and by the time the day is in full swing, the app considers me a preferred shopper for today. How to make more money with the Instacart shopper app. Whether it's multi-apping, switching location, working your day out to play out the way you need it to. That means certain customers, certain locations at certain times, certain store openings, all that is what we're getting into today. The location is an hour away and it's across state lines, so that means when I get there, I guess being across state lines, I guess, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be dealing with different time zones, but I am. So the location I'm going to is an hour behind my normal shopping location, which means I can get up a little later. You know, I don't have to stress so much about being out there at 6:51 because it's 7:51 to me. Granted, it's an hour away, so you know, you got to play around with the time difference and time zones and locations that are around you if you want to make decent income full time with the Instacart shopper app. Most of the time, your area should be good enough, but sometimes you got to go on a little bit of an adventure. Rock with me today. Let's see what we get into.